how can we do this effectively? First of all, and this is definitely the most important, is check your heart. Check your heart. At the core, listening is an act of love. Really, this is a heart thing. When I talk to leaders all the time, I love talking about Abraham Maslow and Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Probably many of you learned about this in college. And I love this because it's really just what psychologists have learned about observing people. And Maslow's theory was, that as human beings, we have these common needs that we're motivated to achieve, right? And that the foundation, or the most basic, with the foundation, we have physiological needs, and on top of that, we have those safety needs. But then that third one in the pyramid is love and belonging. Being loved, knowing that we matter, is so core to life. It's so foundational to human thriving. And it's easy to lose sight of that. It's easy to lose sight of that in our marriages. It's easy to lose sight of that when we're working with other people in team, because the business of the day, the project in front of me, all these things cause us to lose some of these most important and foundational keys for success in relationships. And especially when it comes to listening, at the core, it's an act of love. Very few things communicate to people that they matter and that you care about them than real listening does. A few years ago, we hosted our annual Live to Lead conference, and one of the speakers, her name was Cheryl Batchelder. Cheryl's a former CEO of Popeyes. It was a phenomenal talk. And she gave this little checklist, how you can kind of do a heart check and find out, where are you at in reference to the people in your life? She was specifically speaking about the context of teams and the teams that you lead. And she asked a series of questions. Look at these. Are the people better off because of your leadership? Do you love the people you lead? This is not a trick question. I mean, this is a very basic and simple, but foundation. Do you really love the people you lead? Rick Warren, a pastor in California who I've learned a lot from throughout the years, he had this statement that every time before he would walk out on the stage, he would just look out in the auditorium and he would just remind himself, he kind of would say a little prayer to God, and he'd say, God, I love these people. And it was just that little reframe that would influence how he communicated and the mindset, the heart from which he would communicate when he talked. Do you love the people you lead? How well do you know the people on your team? How well do you know their story? How well do you know their hurts, their habits, their hangups, their fears? How much do you know about their families, right? The old statement, you want to love me, love my kids. That is a very true statement. And then, are you demonstrating your love? And she gave a series of practical ways that show we can demonstrate love through coaching and training, by providing expectations and feedback, by positioning them for success, by publicly thanking them and celebrating them. And I added this one, by listening to them. It's a real powerful and practical way by which we communicate love to other people.
Hey, thanks again for watching today's video. And before you go to the bottom of the screen, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure you go to BillCoxCoaching.com, sign up for our regular newsletter to help you move from success to significance and lead your life in such a way that you live a legacy. Have a great day.